everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Pri, for those of you who guys don't know me, and today I'm going to be doing my first, starting my first series, and that is, drumroll, Wreck This Journal. This thing has been around for a really long time, and I just got myself one. So I wanted to just do Wreck This Journal Wednesdays or Wreck It Wednesdays. And as you can see, today was my first day of actually starting to film the Wreck This Journal series. And I already got paint on it, and I honestly think this is one of the best books ever. Just because it's basically like very, very cheap therapy. It's like you can just get rid of all of your angst, anger, and it's a really good way to just forget about everything that's going around or going on in your life that might be hard. Just having fun and just being creative. So anyway, I did a few pages today that I want to share with you guys, so let's get started. Hey everyone, so this is my Wreck This Journal. Before I actually did anything to it, as you can see, it's very neat and very clean, and I'm actually really surprised that I was excited to ruin this just because I'm the type of person that likes to keep all of her stuff super neat. So to start off the Wreck This Journal, I picked a random page because, you know, I like to live on the edge a little bit, and that ended up being poke holes in this page using a pencil. I used a pen because I felt like a pencil would probably just break, and I literally just stabbed the pen down onto the book and lifted the page a little because that was the only way I could get the holes. Anyway, when I did this, I actually ended up ripping the pages just because I guess I have a lot of anger that is hidden in me. So at this point, I actually thought I was done with this page, but then I continued stabbing the page just because I had so much fun doing it. It is such a stress relief, so if you have a random book, I highly recommend doing it. And as you can see here, I ended up breaking my pen because I was stabbing down the book with such force. So yes, definitely use a pen instead of a pencil if you do a Wreck This Journal. I turned the camera to face me while I was stabbing this book at one point just because I was curious to see what I look like, and I was right. I look like a complete lunatic, and the look on my face right now is the realization on how crazy I look while I was probably stabbing the book. So poking holes into a page takes a lot of energy, so that I chose to do a simple one next, which is just to draw lines on a page, and I chose to do color pencil rather than a regular pencil because life is so much more fun when you have color rather than just seeing the world in black and white. So my thick line drawings ended up just being a bunch of scribbles, but it doesn't really bother me just because it was a lot of fun to do that. But halfway, or actually when I was done with all of the scribbling in this page, I got a brilliant idea of leaving you guys a message by just taking a light color pencil and writing something down and then later going over it with a crayon. So I am just going to pause the video over here so you guys can try to guess what I wrote down for you. And actually I just realized I don't even have to pause it just because I am writing super slow. But yeah, I am going to reveal what I wrote to you, and that is another drum roll please. The secret message is "You're beautiful," and I actually ended up spelling beautiful wrong. I forgot the L at the end, so I guess it's "you're beautiful." But just remember, if you're having a bad day, someone in this world thinks you're beautiful, and that is me. So to keep the bright colors theme going, I chose to put my handprints in the book next with a bunch of different colored paint, and here you just see me pouring paint on this red thing that I found on my floor, which I was probably supposed to throw out a while ago, but I was too lazy to. Then I just took a paintbrush and painted my hands with all of the colors. It doesn't have to be in a specific order. I just tried to space out the colors evenly, and I think it turned out nice. Anyway, once my hand was fully covered in paint, I just went ahead and placed my print in this page, and then I recoated my hand in paint, just putting random colors everywhere again, and placed my hand in the other page, just because I didn't want that one to be boring and the other one to be colorful. And as you can see, I somehow managed to get paint on the front and back of this book. I thought my hands were dry, but apparently not, but whatever. So I love sharp objects, so the next page I chose to do was scratch using a sharp object. And I ended up using an X-Acto knife, and this actually failed on me because my scratches just ended up cutting the page and a bunch of other pages underneath it. But hey, it just gives the book more character and just documents my inability to follow instructions. But it said use your imagination, so yeah, I'll say those look like scratches. So the next page I decided to wreck was this draw with glue page. And for anybody who's been on my channel before knows I've been really into slime lately. So I literally just took a giant clump of my galaxy slime that I made out of glue and just abstract drew with that. This was really fun just because 1, you get to play with slime, and 2, it felt really cool just being able to make something with your slime and like trying to draw something out, or in my case it just ended up being like this abstract piece of art. But hey, abstract art sells for really expensive, so I could sell this work for like probably $5,000. The slime actually looks really cool after you close the book and try to open it up to that page, just because you could see it stretch from the 2 pages. So I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy this for a sec. Now, if that's not art, I do not know what is. So the last page I did on today's Wreck This Journal series is write something on the side of this book, and I was gonna channel my inner artist and do something really creative, artistic, and beautiful. But yeah, it was actually a lot more difficult than I thought, especially because the slime in the book just made it really uneven. So I ended up drawing X's on one corner, doing blue and yellow stripes on the other, and I tried to write you guys a message on the last corner that says, "Hey guys," but I kind of only got as far as writing "hey," and it doesn't even look like "hey," it kind of looked like "het" or "hex." And no, I'm not trying to curse you guys by putting a hex on you. I just have terrible handwriting, and the fact that I was writing on the side of the book just made it a lot worse. So I thought this looked really cool, so I just wanted to end with a clip of this. But if you liked the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel to see more videos.